doing goblet? Doing six making?
Six making with the new goblet.
Six making?
I did the Palo
All right. Gonna set up?
I didn't even
No.
know.
Yeah, probably.
That was Craig and Rod? No. I think I did hear by the people that were doing your intro song. Yeah. I missed that song.
All right.
I'm not part of those days. I mean, that would be way too much to be damn near now. I like when you guest appearance now. I like when you like the really bangers and stuff like that. That's nice. I like that a lot. Actually,
Ready?
yeah, I mean, I'll probably register in 2004, but I might have been around before then. I was
Oh.
a big player
So it really is.
of Dale Pierce.
Brzezinski is his first name?
Like hoity-toity. So,
I don't know. That's not my job.
I'm still upset.
I'm like, that's often how he writes it, but I thought it was just the European style of often you're going to have your last name first as you're writing to people on email.
What you're saying makes total sense to me.
All right.
It could be a huge. You can say it however you want. I
Okay.
trust you very
All
much.
right. Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Brandon Parsons from Blue Orange Games, looking at Six Making from Joseph Dorzanski, as I understand. It's a game he's self-published from Mind Fitness Games, and you have now picked it up.
Yes.
It's part of Abstract Line, which you have a few
Yep.
titles in.
Yep. Just like our original goblet, which has a whole new cute packaging.
That's right. And it fits the packaging here for
It does.
Six
Oh my goodness.
Making.
It looks so
wow,
good.
it's almost like
Wow.
it's thought through
Yeah.
in terms of packaging here. It's not the end of the series. There'll be
That's
another
right.
title here.
Yeah. Giges is coming soon. The Leroy.
Claude Leroy?
Yeah.
Which
Our friends at Blue Orange Europe have already previously published that, and we're gonna give it a refreshment. That's coming down the line.
All right. So this has been out a couple years, and I've raved about this in videos.
I've seen you
It
raving
is
about it.
so simple, and just the
Yeah.
idea of again using familiar things where you have chess strategies, chess
Yep.
ideas
Yep.
that you will know because
Yeah.
you've played games,
Yeah.
but completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of mind blowing when you try to play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So just like you said, super simple rules. On your turn, you're either going to add a piece to the board, must be an empty space, or you're going to move a piece on the board. If you move a piece on the board, there's a few rules. One, you've got to perform a capture, so you got to move your piece onto another piece.
Okay.
Two, and this is the big thing of the game, your pieces move based on how tall the stack is. So a stack of one piece is going to move like a pawn, kind of like a pawn. This one's it moves orthogonally one space. It doesn't diagonal capture. A rook, two discs is a rook, straight line as far as it goes. A knight or three is a knight, can jump over pieces just like a knight and land on top. Four is a bishop, diagonal. Queen is or five is a queen, just like a bishop plus a rook. And a six or more wins the game. Once you have six or more, the game is over, and the player with their disc on top wins the game.
Which is the important part.
Very important.
Yes.
So you can move whatever disc you want on the board. So as we got a whole bunch of things on there, it doesn't really matter whose color it is. You can move it. You just want to make sure that your color is on top at the end.
Right.
So
And
that's
you can also separate
Yes.
stacks as well.
Yes, and that is a big part of the strategy, and it is a little tricky thing. So this is a 3 stack right here. It's going to move like a knight. It's 3 tall. It moves like a knight. So I could move all 3 onto this one here, and then it would turn into a bishop. However, if it was for some reason, let's say I'm the brown player, maybe I'm not very happy with a white on top of this big stack because we're getting pretty close to win. Instead, you can send off a portion of the stack. It's still going to move in the exact same way. It's still going to move like a knight, but you're only going to send 1, 2, or 3 of it. You don't have to send the whole stack, so you can actually split off that one, and now I'm on top of this stack.
Right.
And that's it. You're either placing a piece on the board or performing a capture, moving either the entire stack or part of the stack until you have a stack 6 tall, disc on top, wins the game.
Right.
There is an advanced, like a longer way of playing, where when you get a 6 stack, you score a point. You remove the stack from the game, from the board. Anything else still on the board stays there. You remove the king stack, you score a point, and these go back to the reserves.
Okay.
It's the same game, just a little bit longer, and it
Sort of
has
like a gift for Yinch, where you're removing things
Sure.
and continue on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it was originally a promotional thing that they did. I forget where it was for. It was for Essen maybe, or
Yeah.
So these are additional pieces. These are going to come in the base game released by us, and these they're going to come in a special little envelope because this is really a standalone game, and if you want some more, these will enrich it. These are extra pieces. They have special rules. This one is the most straightforward. These are just double pieces. They can never be separated. You add them to the board.
It's a rook.
It's a rook. Moves just like a rook from the beginning. And if it's on top of something, now it's a knight. It just counts as 2. Can't be separated.
Yep.
These guys are the hunchbacks. These guys are just like a single disc, except you can't capture them.
Right.
They can only go on top. They must be the topmost disc of the stack. And the last one is my favorite. This is the Milady piece. The Milady must be captured if it is the top of the stack. So if I place the Milady here, the next turn they're gonna have to capture that, either with this knight or with this castle, but it can't be left on the board if it is able to be captured.
Okay.
Once it's captured, it moves just like a disc, but if you separate later from the game, now it must be captured again.
That would actually have just won you. If you do that,
Yeah.
then you have to.
Oh, well, okay. That'd be a,
There you go.
That'd be a much
6.
better move. 6 making.
All right. And thanks very much for the overview.
Yep.
I mean, and again, it's so simple.
Yeah.
And yet, your head goes
Mm-hmm.
as you start doing it. So there you go. Thanks for the overview.
Cool. I'm done.